From rags to riches to cabs and stitches.
What the fuck?
Saw my brother die in the back of the Cadillac.
Oh my god.
You don't remember this?
I don't
Didn't think it would end like that.
You
But that,
have a brother.
but that would listen.
Oh my god.
Listen. Oh shit. Just wait. Oh nice. Someone plugged it. Let me start from the beginning. From rags to riches to calves and stitches. Saw my brother die in the back of the Cadillac. Didn't think it would end like that, but that was just the start of that. Couldn't believe we was just getting started.
Damn.
Had enough bodies to build a cemetery.
What the fuck?
We went, wait for it. We went to the back and fucked Miss Mary.
Fuck is Miss Mary? What the
Remember
fuck?
that shit? Wait, you have hers?
No, I don't have mine. Mine was stupid as fuck too.
Well, yours is more like this could be a real rap.
It was
you know? But we went to the back
fuck.
and fucked Miss Mary.
Bro, what the fuck? Who's Miss Mary?
All right, y'all.
So
Welcome
watch
back
out for a Miss Mary.
to another episode. We have
You be fucking Miss Mary.
the red wine out.
It's not red wine. It's pink Moscato, dummy.
Same shit. It looks red to me. So,
It's
you know,
pink.
we had a good episode last week, right? I would say.
Yeah.
And but someone didn't like it. Someone didn't like the episode. We had a comment about how bad our episode was, and they couldn't block it. Let's try to picture like what kind of person that is. You know, is he like?
It's definitely a kid.
50-year-old that works part-time at Home Depot.
It's either like a kid or like a middle-aged like man, like 35, sweaty, gets no hose, thinks he's the shit, cocky as hell. No one likes him
because no one that has like a good life like no one. I never hear. Oh, I go home and I do hate comments all day.
Yeah.
That's my
like he works at Fazoli's and he works at night, so that's why he has so much time in the day to just be like on his computer.
I actually think that like some of the the hate comments are just like bots. Like they're just like they're bots
before.
that their only job is to do hate comments and like kind of just like get people riled up.
I've wondered that before because I've never met people who are just like commenting hate. Like
I think they're bots.
Like, I really do think they're bots, especially when it's, like, random as fuck. You know what I mean?
I've only, like, probably once or twice thought about leaving a hate comment, but I didn't end up doing it. But, like, I'm like, even if it's a video, I just exit out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to fucking comment, you know?
Like, I could see people leaving hate comments for, like, sports teams and, like, sports because of rivalries and just people hating all the time. But for, like, just random shit, like stuff I see on TikTok too, like I'm just like, all these people that I see here are all bots. Like most of them, some of them are like funny comments and shit, but like most of the comments I'm like, this shit is fake, bro. There's no way.
I don't even comment on things that I like I don't even do positive comments.
You got 1.1 million likes, and that's like, or I guess 1.1 million is not really that much, but like
likes,
I don't know, I just feel like sometimes it's like bots. Like, is 1.1 more than one? How many millions of people are on like social media? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but like you said, I've never encountered a person that tells me like that they leave comments, positive or negative. Like I don't leave positive comments either.
Like I've never met somebody who's like, yeah, like my evenings when I'm just bored, like I just leave hate comments. Like, like what the fuck? You're that bored? Holy shit! Yeah. You must be fucking bored out of your mind.
And it was interesting too, cause I told you after the episode, I was like, dude, I think that was one of my better episodes. Yeah. Like I think that was one of our better episodes. Like you just feel it, you know. And we get our first hate comment, one of our first hate comments on the channel, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys can see my mic, it got kind of tore apart by a kitty cat.
Meow. What the fuck is that?
What's been up with you?
Not much. We got rid of our cat.
Dude, let's talk about that.
Oh my god.
Wait, so
you guys met Leo on the podcast when we got him. So you guys, everyone knew who our family was. It's Luca and Leo, and then us two. but unfortunately, due to some circumstances that I want to keep private, we had to get rid of him, and it was so sad. But just finding a home and a family for him was like super important because I did not want to put him in a shelter.
Yeah. Let me tell you about this cat. Like we went through ups and downs with this cat. We went through the good times, the bad time. We stuck it through thick and thin until now.
It was hard too because both of us he had a cat before in his life. I had never had a cat before, but he hadn't had it since he was a young kid. So it was like a long time, and like we both kind of just like were new to the whole scene of just having a cat. We didn't really like understand some of the things that they do are normal, or like some of the things that they do and some of the ways that they are is like normal, or like what's weird behavior, what's not. Like just learning all that was just, it took a minute as well for me.
My relationship with the cat, like before we had it snipped, my relationship was pretty bad. Like we went through battles and wars. I didn't like the cat. I just didn't like the cat. I didn't like not getting good sleep. I didn't like how much noise, how much of a mess, and just overall, I didn't have a good experience, you know?
Yeah.
But that was completely different after we got the surgery, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
this cat's amazing, you know? Like But anyways,
yeah, he mellowed out.
Yeah, we had to get rid of him for reasons, and guys, I'm a little sad. As you can see, I got the wine. Like, I'm trying to deal with these emotions.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like crying every night, but like the days after, even today, still, I'm still kind of like, you just feel the void of the house.
Mm-hmm. It's
like it's a empty, small change, you know. It's not like it's not like
hole.
It's not like a human leaving, but like you just get used to like coming home and like, okay, Luca's running at me. Leo is like running to the counter to ask for food right away. You just get used to that, you know? And like, I don't think I didn't realize how attached I was to the cat, you know? But like now there's like a missing piece in the house, you know?
Yeah.
What was your relationship with the cat?
I mean, well, you know, I love that cat. That cat was like, I wanted the cat in the first place. And so when his sister came to us and was like, hey, I have a cat for y'all. Would you like it? I was like, please, Jaden, please, please, please. I felt like begging, like I was begging my dad and my mom, like, please, please let me have it. And he was like, we went through all this talk, and then he was like, okay, let's do it. But you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to take on a little more for him because, you know, you really want him. So I was like, okay, like, I'll do it. We got him, and I fell in love instantly. He was a tiny little kitten. He was the cutest thing in the world. And just getting him introduced with Luca and seeing their relationship develop was so beautiful because the cat was very scared of Luca in the beginning. And as he got older, they just became best friends. I mean, they would cuddle together. They would play together. It was the cutest thing ever, too. Yeah. And he was a great cat, honestly. Very adaptable. He was, like, honestly, he was not a scary cat. Like, he wasn't, like, scared a lot.
And, like, when they would play Luca and him, Leo would love it. You know? Like, they loved it,
Leo
you know?
would just, like, slap him, you know, with his little paws, and then Luca would actually, like, carry him from the back of his neck and drag him places and stuff. That's how they would play, though. The cat would not cry. The cat would fight back, and they would play together. They would roll around the carpet. Like, they would both play like they were each other's, you know, like, Leo would play like he was a dog, and Luca would play like he was a cat. So it was the best thing ever, but I love that cat. Like you said, though.
They're so different than dogs, you know?
Yeah, they're more independent. Like, I didn't have to do too much with the potty area. Like, he pretty much, as soon as I got him, I trained him how to, like, you know, use the litter box. And then after that, it was just, like,
honestly,
pretty much cleaning the box.
You did convince me to get this cat. And, like, afterwards, after this whole experience, I think I would get a cat again.
Yeah.
You know, definitely that's Fakes and Spade.
Yeah.
But I would definitely get a cat again because Leo was awesome after he was spayed.
I will say, though, if I get another cat, I would get obviously neutered or spayed, and on top of that, it would have to be a kitten, just because From a young age, I like the fact that we were able to introduce Luca, like as a young baby, to the dog. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was a much easier transition because I noticed it's been a little harder when they're older. Kind of like with Maddie's cat, it was a little harder for them to like, which they're not even like besties or anything, but they can like be around each other. But it's not like Luca and Leo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved Leo.
Are you sad about it?
I was sad, but it made me feel better that the people who adopted Leo were very good people and they didn't have any other pets. So I know that he's going to be like their only child. So he's going to be spoiled and given lots of love. And they were 100% ready to commit to a cat. You know what I mean? Like she's the lady who adopted him. She stays at home all day. So it's like, perfect. Like, you know, you're able to give him your full attention, and that's what he needs. And I love that.
There would be nights I would be sleeping and just feeling Leo crawl on my back and then like like lay down, like plop down, lay on my back and just fully go to sleep on my back.
And then you just hear the purring.
Or like she would really like love to cuddle at night. He would love to cuddle at night, you know?
Yeah, he loved cuddling.
And so we miss Leo a lot. It sucks not having him here.
Yeah. He was the
I would get another cat. I mean, overall, would you say it was a great experience?
It was a great experience. I told my mom, like, I think
there were some bad experiences too, though.
There were some bad experiences, but I feel like some of the things were preventable. Just I wasn't very informed too well, and I was kind of just didn't do my research as good as I should have. But now that I know, I know for next time, you know, what to do. And I told my mom I think I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, just because like. Yeah, just because, like, I like the fact that they're independent, but at the same time, like, they'll just come to you, like, when they're ready to, like, cuddle and stuff. And, like, also, like, you play with them, but you don't have to, like, some dogs, like, for example, Luca, he requires a lot of exercise, and sometimes it's hard to, like, it's hard to give that to him, or like he wants to play consistently, and sometimes he can get a little annoying.
That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby.
Yeah, and also he's a really big dog, so like when he jumps on you, it can. Like,
just happened today somewhere.
Yeah, it can like really be a little annoying.
It's the thumb, dude. It's the thumb. It's the fucking sharp ass claw. It's that thumb, you know.
But I still love Luca. I'm not saying I love him any less. He's my baby for sure. He's my firstborn. So yeah, he's the best.
But when it comes to the exercise part, that doesn't fall on you. That's on me. Like I take care of that, so you don't have to do that. You know.
Yeah, I know, but still, I mean, I still feel responsible. You know, like. You know, here and there, like, I have to take him out, you know, like, sometimes if you're not home, you know, you're still working, it's a late night, like, I can't just wait for you to come home, and, you know what I mean, like, I still gotta go take him out, or if he's being impatient, or he has to use the bathroom, that's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I will say the litter box was nice. Compared to like dogs, because dogs just shit anywhere and it's huge. And then cats is like this tiny little freaking.
Hopefully once we get the AI chips for dogs, we put him in his brain and he doesn't shit anymore. Or
he starts going to the toilet.
Walk in, your fucking dog's sitting on the toilet, dude.
That'd be nuts, bro.
They're like, their ears are perked up. They're looking at you all weird.
I feel like Luca would be like this.
Yeah. That is true. I bet there's there's probably some crazy Southern lady that like loves her dog and like trained her dog how to poop in the toilet. That's definitely a thing. Southern? I don't know. That just seems like a
Southern thing.
That just seems like like who's the crazy lady that's like
yeah,
like the monkey lady that show we watched. That monkey lady, she was down from the south. Like it's always people from down south.
Yeah, they kind of get weird, huh?
They're like they get attached to their animals. Like I would never get attached to a fucking monkey, dude. They can literally eat your fingers off your hand.
Monkeys are
they're so strong, dude.
Intelligent.
Their hands are strong.
Yeah, like chimpanzees, like they'll fucking like, if you get close enough to their cage, they'll just pull you in. They'll just keep smacking you.
Yeah, like they don't care that you. They don't care that you've like taken care of them since they were a little pup. You know?
I guess it would be a little monkey.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
A little monk.
So, where was I going with that? Summer's in full effect, dude. Summer is in full effect.
Oh.
I don't know how you're feeling about... Oh, did you still want to talk about the monkey chimp pup thing?
Oh, shit. The Nationals dismissed their manager.
Ain't nobody give a fuck about the Nationals.
Oh, God. I don't know why I got that update.
So, summer's in full effect. It's almost kind of sad thinking about it. It's already halfway over.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck does the summers go by so much more faster than the winters?
Because we're constantly doing shit.
But it's
That's
like,
why.
come on. Can we just like...
Because in the winter, like, think about it. Like,
can we play...
come home, like, it's dark for so long, number one. Number two, you don't do shit because it's fucking cold. You don't travel. You don't go out, drink. You don't go out to the fair. You don't go out at all because it's fucking cold and snowy.
Can we play the Uno skip card on the winter? Is that possible?
That'd be nice.
But you would think it'd be the other way around because you get more daytime in the summer. There's more daylight. There's more sun. The days are longer. But yet, like you said, there's just more. You're just doing more shit and you're planning more shit. Mm-hmm. That it just feels like it's flying by. Like July 4th just passed.
Yeah.
You know what's real depressing to think about? The wintertime. I know we shouldn't be thinking about it already, but you gotta start your car in the morning. You gotta put on your boots and your pants and your fucking hat and your gloves. Oh, hopefully I make it to work through this snowstorm because they're not gonna let me give me the day off. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, I used to dread like the winters because I'm from California. Obviously, you know, like
that's crazy, dude.
It's like over there
like
we don't have a winter.
Here,
like,
how would you move here from fucking Cali? It just blows my mind.
Well, because we have family here.
Still though, like it's just so much a better climate there.
Yeah, but it was also like I already told you why. But given the like we don't have no winter over there. Our winter is like 60 degrees, 50 degrees, like that's it. Like here it's like negatives, bro. So it's like you go from one extreme to the other extreme. I used to hate winters. Like I absolutely hate it. Now, as an adult, honestly, I still hate it. Obviously, I prefer summer, like fall, or even spring. But it's not that bad.
You know what?
It really is not that bad.
I'm starting to hate it more as I get older. It seems like it's the opposite for you. You're starting to like kind of like it more. But for me, I think it's just driving in it. You know, when you're a kid or teenager, you don't have to drive in it. So it's like you just have to deal with the cold. But like as an adult, you got to worry about, am I going to make it alive to work tomorrow? Am I going to even make it?
See, that's how you know that you have to call in. If you're thinking like, am I going to make it to work?
And
like,
I do call in, you know, but
I don't give a fuck. Fire me then, bitch. The fuck? I won't go to work all week, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nah, but like for real though, like I think I like it better because number one, I think the holidays hit different in this kind of weather, like because it actually feels like a holiday. Like in California, when it's Christmas, imagine this: Christmas lights on all the houses, right? With palm trees in the front.
That's kind of a vibe. That's kind of a vibe, dude.
And like it's sunny as hell, and like it's hot as fuck, like 90 degrees, 80 degrees. Like it's not like.
It's not humid though. It's not humid though. It's like nice 90. It's a nice 90. It's not.
It's not like here. It's like you get actual snow and it feels like Christmas. Like Santa's gonna come in a fucking his little reindeers and shit. His sleigh.
You still believe in Santa?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No, yeah. Anyways.
What the fuck was that? Hey, I have nothing to tell you, actually. I wanted to talk about... Is there anything you want to talk about before I bring up some things that I don't want to talk about?
Well, no. Well, I do, but like not yet.
What? Just bring it up.
It was gonna be baseball, but that's the reaction I always get, bro.
With me or with everyone?
With you.
I can't talk baseball with you. I'm sorry, I just can't.
It's so lame, bro.
It's not even playoff time yet. What is there to talk about?
I love when I meet somebody and we can just talk sports, like everything.
You know what? No. You know what? Talk about baseball, and I'm gonna try to like match you. You know.
Well, hold on. There was this one guy. He was not a coworker because he worked for a different company, but I met him when I was working a little bit out of town, out of here, and he was a big Packers fan. And oh my gosh, we would just talk about sports like the whole time we were working. Like we would talk about football, we would talk about basketball. He wasn't big into baseball, but he knew about baseball, so it was like fun to actually talk about. You know, and I like that. I like people who know their shit.
So sorry, I'm not
you
like
don't
him.
know your shit.
Sorry, I'm not like him. Dude.
You don't know
I know
your
every
shit.
single sport except for baseball.
See, that's the problem. How can you be like, oh, I know about sports, but not baseball?
All right, let me give it my best shot, dude. You caught the Cubs game right last night? PCA hit a fucking
But you're not even a Cubs fan. That's the thing.
I can't talk about Cubs. I have to be a Cubs fan.
Jaden, all you know is PCA. Who's on the team right now? What's the starting lineup right now? Right now, give me the starting lineup.
Right,
other than PCA.
PCA, right?
Oh, you've said him like 10,000 times
you
already.
Got Javier Baez, right?
No.
You got Anthony Rizzo, right? You get Chris Bryant, right?
Bro,
okay,
you're stuck in 2016.
Let me tell you what I know.
They're not on the team.
Okay, so I try to talk baseball and she shuts me down because I don't know every single player on the roster. I don't know their fucking AAA roster.
Chris Bryant
I don't know their
is on
assistant
the Rockies.
management. I don't know everything. Of
Javi
course, I don't know
Baez is
everything
on
about the
the
Chicago
Tigers.
Cubs, dude. Of course not.
Javi Baez is on the Tigers. Rizzo went to the Yankees, and I don't even know what the
clearly
fuck
that
happened
joke
to him.
went woo right over your head.
Well, it wasn't really funny. It wasn't really that it went over. It just didn't really make it over.
Ready? Say it with me. Ready?
No, you go.
I'm going to say it. You have to help me finish it, okay? Ready?
Oh my God, go.
If you suck dick,
Then
you're gay.
Shout out to my uncle.
Guys, you guys are witnessing. You guys are in the presence of the next great DJ. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like,
who, me? Oh, thank you.
No, me.
I know.
I did it.
He's gonna be a DJ, guys.
Well, I've been thinking about it for a week now.
Oh my God! So he's gonna quit his job.
Yeah.
DJ.
No, I just love watching those DJ sets online, and I was like, let me try this out. I feel like I'd be pretty good at it. It'd be pretty fun. And I pulled the trigger, and I'm just looking to do it for fun, but we'll see what happens from it. Maybe I'll do like some videos on here of it, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens. You know.
Yeah, that's what's up. I think it'll be fun. I think you will like it. We'll see how good he is. We'll see how good he is because you're pretty much the host of the party. Like, you have to, like, set the mood, set the vibes. So if, like, people aren't vibing, it's kind of your fault. If people, like, I'm just, it's your fault. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm just done. I'm done being like, oh, like, I mean, you know this. Like, I want to get into this. That looks fun. And never pulling the trigger. Mm-hmm. This is one of those things where I was like, I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to stop talking about shit and not actually doing it.
I'm glad because you always do that.
You do that too with some things, but I do it more. And
okay, but there's been things that I have tried before.
Babe, you've talked about starting working out every day or starting a weight loss. You know what I mean?
But that's different.
Yeah,
that's not different. A job. That's not a career. We're talking about careers. There's a difference between saying you're going to clean the house and start your fitness journey than what you're going to do for a living for the rest of your life.
Wait, I'm not doing the DJ thing for a living.
Well, or for like a passion or whatever you're calling it.
For fun. Just like the podcast is just for fun. And I have a lot of fun on here. Yeah. Especially when this is involved.
I mean, I have fun, but like it's also like you kind of take it serious in a way.
This?
Like, well, everything. Like.
But the bottom line is for fun. The bottom line, like.
I don't get it. Like, I don't get like you're just like.
We're not making money
you're
doing
just,
this.
Like, you're just gonna sit here and just play music. You're not gonna record it. You're
if
not
that's
gonna
what
play
it goes
for
to,
anyone.
then yeah.
Oh my god.
You're supposed to be my number one, my rock. You're supposed to be my number one fan.
No, I support it, but I think you're settling. Is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I don't. What if I don't like it? I can't just have. Oh, I'm gonna start going to clubs right away, Andre. That's gonna be my part-time job. I'm gonna start making that little extra money. Like, I'm not gonna expect that right away. You know.
I don't think you should say for fun. I think you should say it on the side as a side hustle.
I'm doing on the side.
Like as a side hustle, you know what I mean? Like once you learn about it. Ew. Once you learn about it and you get like good, then that's when you're like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do for a living, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
But
I don't know what that kind of lifestyle would be
what
like.
if I'm the next DJ Khaled, bro? I start yelling shit in songs. JAYPAT at the beginning of every fucking song I do with like Drake and shit.
You better not be DJ JAYPAT. That's not a good name.
Why does DJ Khaled yell fucking 14 different things before every song starts?
Nah, mustard is dope. Mustard on the beat, ho.
What are some of DJ Khaled's things? Mustard's not a DJ. He's a producer.
Oh, producer.
Same with Metro.
Then I don't know. I don't know what he be yelling. You should know. You're a DJ.
DJ JAYPAT doesn't work with you?
I don't like the name. I think JAYPAT sounds like kiddish, like a little kid. I don't know, like a video game name. Hey JAYPAT,
yeah,
1, 2, 3.
But like if you didn't know Metro Boomin, like back before he came up with a name, and you would have heard that, you'd be like, "What the fuck, Metro Boom? What the, Metro Boomin?" You would be like, "That shit sounds like like a fucking Spider-Man character or something."
That sounds dope. Metro,
like Metropolitan.
What the fuck is Metropolitan? What the fuck? You mean the Metropolitan?
Mm-hmm. Well, we could come up with names after I actually get it in the mail, but it'll be interesting. You're gonna have free concerts every night, so that's good for you. You know, I'll throw in some reggaeton for you. I'll throw in some Bad Bunny for you. We'll see. I'll take some song requests, but only from you because there's no one else gonna be here.
Oh yeah.
No, let's talk baseball for real. What do you want to say about baseball?
I was just gonna talk about All-Stars.
So who got picked? From the Padres.
Manny, Tatis, and someone else, but I forgot. Who's the pitcher? Let me look.
You don't even know?
I forgot who it was. It was Manny, Tatis, and a pitcher. Hold on.
So was there anyone left off that you thought should deserved it?
Not really. I don't know.
Was it surprising that Tatis made it?
He's not a starter though. He just made it to the All-Stars. Manny's the only starter. But I feel like it doesn't really matter. They only play for like an inning anyways.
But being a starter means more.
Yeah. Being a starter means more.
I saw that
Pavetta, our pitcher.
I saw like 3 Detroit guys made it in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
They must have a pretty good roster.
They have Tariq Skubal, which...
Didn't Baez make it?
Did he?
I think he did. Know. And you said he sucks.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Now he's good again.
I guess. I don't know if he's good again.
So who's in the home run derby?
I know. I think Jose Ramirez is confirmed for sure, but usually it takes a minute for them to, because a lot of them get invited, but not all of them accept.
That's how the dunk contest is.
Yeah,
too.
They have to accept because some of them, I think it could just be like injury prone. You know what I mean? Like they could be already going through an injury. They don't want to get hurt. They just don't want to do it. They don't want to tire themselves out. Like yada yada yada. So
can you get hurt swinging a bat?
I mean, Tatis did. Like, his shoulder pop out.
Yeah, but didn't he get hit with the ball?
No. His shoulder popped out.
But that's pretty rare,
so
isn't it?
he had to get surgery so that socket wouldn't get out. And so, yeah, you could get hurt, like, with the ball, like, if it hits you. Like, Bryce Harper, he broke his pinky. Yeah. There's guys who fracture their wrists or, like, break their ribs. So, but I don't think like in the home run derby it would be anything like breaking their ribs or anything because they lob it in, you know. I think it'd be more like they like overstretch or they hurt their back or like they hurt their arm or
I wonder
something.
if you like hurt your hamstring by like just twisting. I don't know.
Yeah,
Twisting
like pulling
too
yourself.
hard. Yeah.
Could be that. Some guys just like they're older, so like they get gassed out, you know, because it's like you have to keep swinging a bat for like 3 minutes with.
And then there's multiple rounds,
and you don't get no breaks. You have to call a timeout to get a break, and you only get one timeout in those like 2-3 minutes or whatever it is. So it's like if you're an older guy, you know, you could get pretty gassed pretty quick.
Well, I will say this: baseball right now is the best All-Star game by far. Like it's not even close.
Yeah.
They just try. I mean, that's plain and simple. They just try.
Yeah, they try.
Yeah. When is that? When is that happening?
It's sometime in mid-June. It's like All-Star game first, and then the next day's home run derby.
It's July.
Or sometime end of July. Sorry.
It's like wait, it already passed. Yeah. So that'll be anything else.
No.
So three Padres players made it.
Yeah.
How are they doing in the standings right now?
Mid. We're kind of falling behind. Just having kind of like a slump, just as an overall team. Like, Manny's the only one that's like a star right now. Like, he's shining so bright. And he's literally carrying us.
It's kind of like funny, though, because Tatis, when he first joined the team, he was like, wasn't he like the best player on the team, like for the first couple of years? And then like the injuries happened, and then he missed some time, and now Manny's like top of the. I guess it doesn't matter who's the best. They're both good. They're both superstars, right?
Yeah.
But Tatis was projected to like be like the face of the league at one point. I felt like, and then just kind of took in a dive, you know.
Then Shohei came, and it's just kind of like everything just went to Shohei, and like.
Well, even if Shohei wasn't the face, it would probably.
I think the face of the league right now for MLB is Shohei and Aaron Judge. Plain and simple.
Paul
those two guys. I don't think he's the face. I think when people give me 2 MLB players right now, Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani.
Is Mike Trout still good?
I don't know.
Because he was definitely the face of the league at one point, and then Bryce Harper was the face of the league, and they both kind of took a dive and just kind of got older, probably, you know.
Yeah, just kind of old. I think Mike Trout battled a lot of injuries as well.
I still remember I saw that clip of him in the World Cup Classics or whatever, him against Shohei in the finals, in the championship, teammate against teammate, country against country, and Shohei was pitching against Trout, and Shohei was on the Angels at the time.
Oh.
And I was like, damn.
I think he struck him out, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, who's gonna win this?
Yeah.
They're teammates, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it's all fun and games when they go up there.
It was funny. We were driving somewhere this weekend, and we just kept seeing cop car after cop car, and it was like they were like in the sky, like it was like black Tahoe, right? They don't have the lights on top, like they're like what do you call them? Like in the skies, undercover.
Yeah.
And we saw like 4 in a row. We were seeing cops like set up cones and we were like, there must be like a drug dealer they're trying to catch or something, you know? There must be
high-speed chase or something.
Because I've been in a high-speed, not in one, but like one has passed right by me, and it was from a heavy drug dealer they were trying to get. So I was like, oh, it must be the same sort of thing. And we were like, whoa, that's a lot of cops. Something's going on. They're trying to catch someone. They're trying to look for someone. And you were like, yeah, what is that? This is so weird. What's going on? Mm-hmm. You were like, and I was like, be careful. They might come zooming past you because they were all setting up behind us. Yeah. And we were like, oh, yeah. We saw like a kind of like a protest going on by the fair. And it clicked. Trump's fucking here, dude.
Yeah. Trump's
here. Duh. And we were like, oh, yeah. They're setting up security. Yeah. We totally forgot that Donald J. Trump, the president of the United States of America, was in town for some stupid shit. What was he in town for?
I don't even know. He just gave a speech though, and he said that there will be a UFC at the White House, bro. And Jon Jones is coming out of retirement. So he came to announce that here in Iowa.
Why would he announce it in Iowa, out of all places, you know?
Oh, my God.
Would they do it, like, on the front lawn? Like, how would that work?
I think he said something. He said it would be, like, they would set it up, and it would be minimal people. He said, like, 20,000 people, like.
Where are they going to fit that many people? There's no way it's all there's no way there's not enough room.
Yeah, there's enough room.
In the White House or outside?
Outside. Listen. Outside of the White House, because they have that big space where they do, like, the inauguration and all that. So they have the capability of having a crowd and stuff. Or they might do it by where that pencil is. You know, it's like a long field. They might just do it there and, like, close. I don't know how, like, the public would just, like, not be able to come see, you know, because you know how strict they are about that. You gotta have a ticket, you know, like, would they stand outside the fence and try to peek and everything?
20,000 is a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what he said, though. I sent you the video what he said.
Like, I didn't actually watch it.
Oh.
I didn't know it was about I just thought it was a random, like... Actually, no, I did watch it. So, Jon Jones officially is out of retirement?
No, I don't know. I was just joking.
I think he is. I think you're right.
Oh, I don't know.
So he's going to come back and fight Tom at the White House?
Maybe.
One of the biggest fights of the year? That'd be pretty crazy. With the White House in the background.
Now, the only thing that I'm confused about here is it's really cool if they do a UFC fight and all this. But if they're going to use American tax dollars to pay for all that, then that's just fucked up and stupid. Why are my tax dollars going towards that? They should not go to
Why wouldn't UFC pay for it?
Nah, I'm just saying.
That's a good point, though.
You know, because, like, they could say UFC is doing it, but, you know, we don't see receipts or anything. So it's like we don't know what's actually happening. That's
I think that I just want to see Jon fight one more time, and then he could be done. Fight Tom. You're probably going to win. Just beat him, and then there's no one else for you to fight, so just retire, you know? I don't understand why he doesn't want to fight Tom.
Yeah.
It's clearly he's scared.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to admit that ever, you know? Ever. He's never going to admit that, but Tom's in his prime. He's knocked out everyone in the first round. He hasn't been past the first round, you know that?
Damn.
And that's the argument that people make. Is like, oh, how do we know that Tom's going to do good in the late rounds? In the third, fourth, fifth round when he's, like, tired as hell. We don't know how he's going to do because he's never been there. He always knocks people out in the first round.
Damn.
But how I mean, if you don't knock Jon out in the first, second round, then are you going to be able to deal with his wrestling? Are you going to deal with his stamina? We'll have to see if they end up fighting. But, yeah.
Damn. He must have some serious power.
Tom?
Yeah, knocking out a big ass heavyweight guy, and who's muscle and they're well trained. That's tough to do. That's no easy job.
Heavyweights are over 220.
Yeah.
I think like 220.
Well, yeah.
220 or more. It's like sometimes they're 240, 250.
And some of them are tall and husky, and, like, you know what I mean. So knocking out a dude that big is nuts. I mean, to me at least. To some people, it might just be like, oh, whatever, I guess. But I don't know. I think just knocking somebody out is hard.
Have you ever punched anyone?
No. It hurts, though. Like, if I punch your arm and stuff.
Punch it.
Like, it kind of hurts my knuckles. No.
I want to see what it feels like.
Okay, get closer.
Get it in the shot.
It tense up.
Did that hurt your knuckles? But obviously a face is different, you know.
Yeah, it kind of turned red already.
Oh my god. The triceps broke.
Imagine when, like, somebody is just going like this to your head.
Hammer fists? Oh my god, dude.
And you're still up. Like, you're just blocking everything, but it still hurts.
Like when Ilya knocked out Charles and he was knocked out and he hammer fisted him his head into the ground.
And, like, if you're coming full power, bro. Like, you're coming for it. You're not, like, just gonna give him a little tap. Like, you're going for the fucking hammer.
If the UFC did their fights on concrete, you know how many fighters would die from hitting the back of their head on the concrete?
Yeah. Well, I saw a preview that if they do the UFC at the White House, the main card would be. There was like 2 different lists. The first list would be, John Jones versus Tom Espinal. That would be the main.
Yep.
I don't know the exact order, so please don't come for me. Amanda Nunes versus the American girl. That would be great. She's on top. Yeah, so that's a good fight for the women's.
It's a great fight.
It was Michael Chandler versus
Connor.
Was it Connor? That was for the other option.
No one wants to see Connor, bro. No one wants to see Connor.
But Connor has already been to the White House and like is kind of like friends with Trump or whatever.
Yeah, I would watch that. I would watch that fight just to see what would happen. Michael would probably win.
And then there was, who was the other one? It's a lot of American fighters. It was the other one.
American fighter.
Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland.
Oh, the part 2. Sean Strickland versus
Izzy?
Izzy, yes.
Izzy's not American. Does that matter?
Doesn't matter as long as there's one American. Because then the Americans would favor, you know what I mean?
That'd be a great card, too. That'd be a great card.
So it'd be Sean Strickland versus Adesanya 2. The Amanda Nunes versus the other girl. And then Tom Aspinall versus John Jones as the main. But in the other option, they had Connor versus Michael as the main.
No.
But it's like, because it's like, who knows if John Jones and Tom would accept that, you know what I mean? Well, I know John Jones. I don't know.
I mean.
Let me see if I saved the video. It was like other options too. I hope I saved it. Keep talking.
I don't care what I just want to see I want to see Patty and Ilya so bad, dude. Like I don't care about any other fight except for Patty and Ilya. I think the shit talking would be the best the UFC has seen since the Conor days. There'd be the craziest shit. Oh, you fucking scouser. You fucking hand sanitizer boy. I'll fucking rub my nuts on your forehead. Like, come on. Like, we would get the best shit-talking clips ever. And then, not only that, the fight itself would be amazing. I don't think Ilya is knocking Patty out in the first round. So he can say that all he wants, but Patty has a fucking chin. Patty's a tough guy. He has the long, crazy hair. He looks like a fucking, a little boy sometimes. But, dude, that dude's a warrior. And Ilya is also a warrior, so I want to see that fight. They have beef. They have real hatred towards each other. I can go on and on about how good this fight would be.
No, the other option was the guy, what's his name? The one who's American. He's from Miami or something. He has like the braids. What's his name? Masvidal?
Oh.
Masvidal versus somebody else.
Nate Diaz or something? They already fought, though.
No. It wasn't Nate Diaz. It was somebody else. Fuck, I wish
Colby
I would have
Covington.
I think it was that. Colby Covington.
Yeah. I mean, those fights are all right.
But those would be the small ones
to
the main one.
Is this for sure going to happen, though, or he just said it as an idea?
I think he just said it as an idea.
I think Dana would do it, though. He wants to see legendary shit. And that would be legendary. The first ever fight at the White House, that would be legendary.
Yeah. Oh, it was O'Malley versus Sandhagen.
That would be...
Because they're both American. That would be very interesting.
That'd be a good fight. Sandhagen was the one that fought at Des Moines. You know that, right?
Oh, really?
He was the one that fought... he won in the big fight in the main. Well, we left, right? We left the party after.
Yeah, we left
after Stevens got
and
destroyed.
And then Covington would fight Holland, both American.
That would be a good fight too, actually.
And then Strickland versus Adesanya 2. Yeah, it would be like a lot of good fights. And then Amanda Nunes versus what's her name? I forgot her name.
That other bitch.
They're both bad.
She looks like
bitches.
a dude. She looks like a dude, bro.
Yeah, she's like really.
Her arms are huge.
Yeah, her arms are fucking huge, dude.
And I heard that.
And you know that they're like lighter than me, like. They're lighter than me, but they're bulky.
Yeah.
They're just muscle.
Bulky,
they're straight
dude.
muscle. They're so lean. Amanda Nunes though, she's a fucking beast too. She's a legend.
Didn't she like give birth and then fought and won right after?
I don't know.
Or something like that. Like she like had a kid and then fought like 2 months later and like won.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's undefeated. She was a two division world champion, and she said she would only come back if she to fight this lady because that would be her toughest competition of her career.
Her name is Kayla Harrison.
Yeah, that would be her toughest. That would be her toughest
Yeah.
matchup. She said.
Yeah.
She would only come back out of retirement to fight her.
Damn.
She only retired because there was no one else for her to fight.
Yeah, she pretty much beat.
But Kayla Harrison is like top level competition. You know
who she reminds me of? Like, remember Ronda Rousey? How she was like up and coming. Yeah. She was like this big bad bitch. Like that's what she reminds me of. But then all of a sudden, like Ronda Rousey just like declined.
She went to the WWE. Remember?
She did.
Yeah. Oh. She like changed careers and then like.
Yeah, she just declined heavily. She just got worse. I think that's why she changed careers because she got bad.
I think so.
I think she lost a few fights. It was like back-to-back losses, and then she just from there just kept going back down. Like
that'd be a great fight though.
Yeah.
Kayla just beat Juliana Pena, who I was a fan of.
You remember Holly Holm?
Yeah.
What happened to her? She
had a couple losses. I don't know if she's still in the UFC, but
she was a beast too.
She's not. I don't think she fights anymore. I could be wrong, but I'm not like super educated in the women's part.
The only women that I know right now that are big bad bitches is that white bitch.
It sounds like you're saying big backed.
That white bitch, the Asian hoe. What's her name?
You said that? They said that so clearly. The Asian hoe.
What's her name? You know what I'm talking about?
Zhang Wei Li
like
or something?
Zoo or some shit.
Zoo? What the fuck?
Okay, you know who I'm
No, it's like
about.
Zhang Wei Li or something.
Wait, Lee? Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
She's also a bad bitch.
Yeah,
dude.
she's a
bad bitch.
No, she's not a bad bitch. She's a bad hoe. And then, okay,
she would
Asian,
fuck me up.
The
dude.
white girl, and then, Cortez. She's Mexican American.
Oh, I know Cortez.
She's good too. Them three, I like them three. Them three
Cortez,
are good.
Yeah. She's my celebrity crush, babe. Sorry to break it to you.
That's fine. It's fine. I have my celebrity crushes too.
Wait, which UFC fighter is the hottest in your opinion? For me, it's Tracy Cortez. Wait, what's her name?
Tracy Cortez. Yeah. I would say for me, this is a hard one. There's quite a few. Okay.
I knew you would stretch this out, bro. Make it a big thing. Just say it, dude. Let me guess. Patty Pimblett.
Ew.
Oh, no?
Why would you even say that?
That's your type.
No, that's not my type.
Your type is Scousers. Your type is Scousers.
Okay, guess again, for real. For real. There's two in my head right now. Guess them.
Wait. Let me think. Don't spoil it. Let me actually think.
There's one, but there's a reason why he's not like.
Is he fighting right now, or is he retired?
They're both fighting.
They're both fighting right now.
And they're both fucking good.
They're both good, like champions, or no?
Maybe not.
Ooh.
Or maybe they were.
Ilya.
Okay. Only reason Ilya's not one though is because he looks short as fuck, but he is very handsome.
Dude, him and his wife are like really.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Dude. Like, but he's like very clean cut. I like that.
But it's like crazy that he gets punched for a living and like he still has like a face that looks. Because some of the fighters like after 10, 20 years like their nose is to the side. They got fucking cauliflower ear. Their fucking teeth are all fucked up. But, like, Ilya looks like he has never been punched in his life.
Yeah. There's another one.
Wait, let me guess.
Hold on. But he's, like, a little bit more not that you would think typically. I think that you wouldn't think.
But let me think. This guy's not a champion, right?
He could be.
He's up and coming, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, so it's not Peyton Talbot. It's
no.
not Peyton Talbot.
Oh, no. I don't. I think he's gay.
So you can still say he's cute. If you
suck
sucking dick, you're gay. All right, for real, let me think. Ilya was obvious. I'm trying to think of like who are the champions right now.
Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it.
No.
Don't overthink it. Is he Mexican?
No.
Hispanic?
Yeah, Latino.
He's a champion, or he's not a champion yet.
No. It's hard. I don't want to say it because then you're going to think of it. So it's like yes and no.
Yes and no.
What happens if you are a champion, but then you aren't?
So he's not a champion right now, but he was.
But what happened if you were?
That means you were a former champion.
Okay.
Just say my brain's
Alex
not working.
Pereira.
I was not even thinking there.
Dude, have you seen?
You've never said that he looks good.
Dude,
ever,
he's like 6'4", like he's like perfect, bro.
Wow.
He just looks like
dude.
Like a man, you know, like.
You know what I feel about Tracy Cortez, dude? I feel like she's too hot to be fighting, dude. She's gonna fuck up her good looks. You know.
That's what she chose to do.
She just won, right?
I don't know who she fought.
Oh. Alex, yeah, he's like a man, huh?
Yeah.
He has a wife? He has a wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know everything about him, huh?
Yeah. I follow them on Instagram.
Is there any other ones, or just those two?
Actually, now that you bring it up, no, those are the only two. I will say though, Conor McGregor prime, yeah, but
it's
now, fuck no.
It's kind of crazy that most female fighters are like look like men, like they, they're like ugh. Mm-hmm. But you know that Tracy Cortez is dating a fighter, right?
Yeah, I heard
she's
about
dating
this.
Ortega. Wait, Brian Ortega or something like that.
No, isn't it Lopez?
No, not Diego Lopez.
Oh,
no, Diego Lopez is ugly.
Yeah, he's kind of funny looking.
He's gonna fight. You don't know the other guy. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Brian Ortega or something.
Any football news? No.
Oh wait, did you hear about the soccer player that died?
No.
João Felix. He got in a car
I did hear about
accident.
that. Yeah.
And he died 11 days after he married his wife. Bro, that shit is so sad. Like, his wife was carrying his casket. Well, obviously a group of people, but she was behind the people, like, helping carry his casket out of the church that they got married at 11 days prior to that. That's like, oh my God, bro. Like, she looked terrible. Like, her hair was a mess. She was, like, crying. Like, she looked like...
I don't understand how like you could like ever get over something like that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Like if like a close family member of mine die, like I don't think I would ever get over it.
Yeah.
Like it would literally wreck me forever.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how like it's like the evil part of the world, and like just life is like, life comes to an end for everyone. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's young people that die randomly,
Yeah.
Like not everyone's going to live till they're 80 or 90. Like you're lucky if you live till you're 80.
Yeah.
Like, most people die before that. And it's just, like, whenever it happens, like, out of nowhere, like, you had plans with him, like, go on a honeymoon, and, like, he just dies out of nowhere in a car accident,
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
How do you even move on? Like, how do you even go on from that? Like, how do you even live your life?
Literally.
Like, how did Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa, like, how did she even... I mean, she was already in a position where she probably wasn't working. Like, she was probably, like, obviously they were rich already. But what does she do now? Like, what, like, I mean, you said that she's pregnant again. Like,
that's what was rumored. But
let me ask you something,
She never came out and said anything, so.
Like, you really expect her to, like, live the rest of her life without dating?
I don't expect her. I don't give a fuck what she does.
Like, if I died, you would start dating in, like, 5 years, bro. Probably less.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so because I'm at the stage of my life right now where it's like I want to have kids like soon. I want to get married soon.
Oh, so you would date sooner.
I want to have a house. So I feel like if you were, knock on wood, anything were to happen to either one of us, I think that, well, for you, like if something were to happen to you, then in my opinion, I don't know, it would take me a long time to recover for that. By the time you recover and you're ready to like maybe date, I feel like my life would already, like, my prime would have already passed. You know what I mean? Like, it would be like, I'd just be like this older.
I feel like you would just get a bunch of cats and dogs and just,
Yeah, honestly, I would probably just travel and
Let's
just
be
with.
About this. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, just be with my family, honestly. Like, I wouldn't.
Well, I'm going to live for a while, so
yeah.
You don't have to prepare for
I don't know. If maybe I were to fall in love again, then yeah, maybe, but.
Like, Vanessa, like, they were married, they had kids, they were, like, dating for, like, way longer than us. Like, imagine that, bro. But, yeah, that soccer player, he died in a car accident?
Yeah, he died
Was he driving or no?
I don't know. I don't know all the details. It was just, like, really unexpected. He was very young. Obviously, he just got married. Like, it was just a tragedy. Really, it was. But there was also another accident that happened to another soccer player. It was PSG versus, I think it was Liverpool or Porto or something like that. And Musiala was like, he's a forward for Porto or Liverpool, whoever the team was. And the PSG goalkeeper was coming for the ball and the defender, so they were pretty much trying to have like that guy that was coming for the ball, like block him off so he doesn't get the ball. And so, like, just imagine the defender coming, right? He's like trying to like block him with his body.
Yeah.
And the defender's right behind him, but the goalkeeper's coming. So the guy kept running, trying to get the ball, and the goalkeeper slid in and pretty much just ripped his ankle off. Like,
oh, I thought you were gonna say he died or something.
No, his ankle was just like snapped, and like it's just like, and you see him slide on his back because it was like really wet, and like he's just like grabbing his face, and his ankle is just dangling, and everyone's in the crowd like, oh, like he's like, and like the players are trying to help him. Like it was just so sad. Like that'll probably end his career because it was just hanging like this, like. And, like, he's just grabbing his face. He's like, oh. Like, you could just tell he's, like, in agony. Like,
I wonder, like...
It looks so
painful. Think of your
painful.
pain. Your pain is like a bar, right? Like, think of, like, the worst pain you ever had in your life.
Oh, that's probably...
Like, how does it go higher? Like, does it eventually cap out to where, like, your neurons, like, aren't sending pain signals anymore? Or, like, it just keeps going and going and going until, like, you know, if you break your bone, like, you're going to feel that.
I've heard that, like, if there's... sometimes where you're so much in pain that you faint. Like, you could faint. Yeah. But also, like, pain usually is associated with, like, something, like, bleeding or, like, broken or, like, punctured. So it's, like, your pain, like, it has to, like, you would slowly stop feeling pain because you would probably be dying at that point. You know what I mean? Or, like, or on drugs or something like that. So, yeah, but his, like, oh, my God, his ankle was just dangling. Like, his foot's like this, straight. So, just imagine this is the ankle part, and he's just, or this is the ankle part, and he's just like this. His ankle's just like this off to the side when it's supposed to be like this. It was just so...
Remember the Nick Chubb one?
Yeah.
Where his knee almost, or not his knee, like his whole leg almost broke in half. Like, you see that, you see the leg, like, extend backwards way too much. And, like, his leg...
If I show you this one's much worse. This one's like...
I get queasy.
Dude, this one was bad.
I'm getting queasy right now just thinking about it.
Yeah. It was so sad. And, like, the goalkeeper didn't even think anything of it because it happens a lot, you know. And in soccer, it's one of those sports where they kind of, like, flop a lot, you know. And they, like, cry a lot. And so the goalkeeper just kind of kept going with the game. But then, like, eventually he turned back, and the goalkeeper actually ended up exiting the game because he was crying. Like, he just felt so guilty that he just, like, pretty much just ruined this guy's career.
When DeMar Hamlin almost died, they didn't even... No, they didn't keep playing the game, did they? I think they canceled the game, right?
Yeah.
No, I think they did keep playing.
No, they canceled the game. It was, like, the first time ever. Like, I remember it being all over the news.
But did they replay it, or did they, like, I forgot? No, I think they finished it, babe.
No, they postponed it. And then they finished
They came back out. Yeah, they postponed it for, like, an hour or something, and then they came back and finished, I think. Because I don't remember them, like, who would they give them the win to or a loss? Because it has to be a winner and a loser, you know? But that was the correct...
I thought they, like, they ended the game, they canceled the game, so that game didn't count, and then they just came back and played, like, another day.
Maybe you're right. I forgot. That was the craziest one that I've ever seen live. Because there was a thought process like, oh, my God, we just witnessed a death live on a football game. This guy just died. And now he's back, and now he's actually, like, a starting safety again now. Making an impact on the Bills team. That's pretty good. But, yeah, I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
Nothing basketball really related.
No. There's no basketball too.
It's kind of a weird time of sports where it's like only baseball really.
Yeah.
You know, like
only baseball, and it's not even the juicy part yet.
It's not even the juicy part. It's the
Yeah, just give it another month and a half, and then it'll get real tight, real good. Because then all the teams are gonna be like turning it on to see who's actually gonna try to make it to the playoffs. Yeah. Who's gonna. try to make a push for the. Also, the trade deadline is coming up, so like they're gonna be able to start making trades soon. Like a lot of teams are looking, for a couple holes, a couple players to get so that they can make a playoff push and make a World Series push. Yeah. So we'll see who the next champion will be.
Y'all. Yep, we'll see what happens. Appreciate it. Subscribe, like, hit the like button. Peace, baby. Woo! Peace.